You walk into a dollar store today and spend $50. You walk out with a bag of random items. Nothing special, nothing valuable. Now imagine this. Tomorrow, the power grid fails. Supply chains stop. Banks freeze. Stores shut down. And that same $50 bag is suddenly worth $500, maybe $1,000. Not because it's rare, because it solves problems money can't fix anymore. New, click to edit. This is where most people get it wrong. They think value stays the same in a crisis. They think gold, cash, expensive gear will save them. It won't. In the first 72 hours, value doesn't follow money. It follows need. Thirst, darkness, cold, pain, sanitation. The people who understand that don't become rich. They gain leverage. And today, I'm going to show you 10 cheap items that quietly turn into the most valuable things in your neighborhood the moment systems fail. Number 1, lighters. Right now, they cost almost nothing. A few dollars gets you a handful. But when the power is gone, fire becomes everything. Heat, light, cooked food, boiled water. And here's the problem. Most people don't know how to start a fire without one. So when their matches run out, they panic. And panic creates trade. One lighter can start thousands of fires, but nobody thinks like that in a crisis. They think, I need fire now. That's how a 60-cent lighter becomes a $20 trade. Number 2, batteries. At first, nobody worries. Flashlights are on, radios are playing, phones are draining. By day 2, people realize the power isn't coming back. By day 3, batteries are gone. And suddenly, the person with extra batteries controls light, communication, and information. Here's the trick. You don't trade packs, you trade pieces. 2 batteries at a time. Now 1 pack becomes multiple trades. That's how small items multiply into leverage. Number 3, water purification tablets. People don't run out of food first. They run out of water. And once clean water is gone, everything changes fast. 1 tablet makes dirty water drinkable. That's not convenience, that's survival. And when someone is thirsty enough, they don't negotiate, they trade. Number 4, duct tape. $3 today. In a crisis, it fixes everything. Broken windows, leaks, shelter, gear. When things start breaking and nothing gets repaired, the person with duct tape becomes the solution, and solutions have value. Number 5, candles. At first, people rely on flashlights, then the batteries die. And that's when darkness hits, real darkness. Candles don't need power, they don't need charging, they just work. And after a few nights in the dark, people will trade just to feel normal again. Number 6, manual can openers. This one catches people off guard. Everyone stockpiles canned food. Nobody thinks about how to open it. When the power is out, electric openers are useless. And suddenly, food isn't food anymore. It's sealed metal. That's when a $2 tool becomes one of the most valuable things you own. Number 7, disposable razors. This isn't about survival, it's about control. After 2 weeks without normal life, people start feeling like they're losing themselves. Dirty, uncomfortable, disconnected. A simple razor gives them something back, and people will trade for that feeling. Number 8, salt. It preserves food, it treats wounds, it makes bland food edible, and it never expires. It's one of the oldest forms of currency in human history, and in a crisis, it becomes one again. Number 9, garbage bags. Nobody thinks about them until sanitation fails. No trash pickup, no working toilets, and suddenly waste becomes a problem you can't ignore. Garbage bags solve that problem, and the people who don't have them, they start living in it. Number 10, paracord. This is one of the most versatile tools you can own. Shelter, repairs, carrying gear, survival setups. You can cut it into smaller pieces and trade it multiple times. 1 item becomes 10 trades, and now your $6 purchase is working for you again and again. Now step back and look at the pattern. All of these items have 3 things in common. They're cheap, they solve basic problems, and they're easy to store. That's it. That's the formula for value in a crisis. Not expensive, not rare, not flashy, useful. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. In Venezuela, when the economy collapsed, money stopped working, but these items didn't. Lighters were traded for meals, batteries for medicine, salt for survival. The people with savings lost everything. The people with supplies gained control. Not because they were lucky, because they understood something simple. Value changes when systems break. So here's what you do. You take a small amount of money, you buy these items in bulk, and you store them. Not as an investment, as insurance. Because if nothing happens, you'll still use them. But if something does happen, you won't be the one asking. You'll be the one people come to. And in a crisis, that's the only kind of wealth that matters.